here. This one controls the lights under the counter lights, and also there are 3-pin plugs up here where you can plug in your own lights, or there's lights there. So that's that. I'll take you around the kitchen gadgets. This is quite a fancy fridge freezer, and the instruction manual is on the back of the door here for all of the details of how it works. You can basically have special settings for keeping your vegetables, or under the blue lights to set the hygiene, and this, that and the other. That's that, yes. Yes. Here, these buttons go in if you want to do some cleaning. And then there's the timer here, so the different settings of one is, yes, there's various options to say cook for some hours and then turn it off, or start in an hour's time and turn it off. I can't remember the details of all of that. And here, this is removable. It's for if you've got a wok, and with these you just basically need to hold it down for a second and they ignite. There's a carbon monoxide. That's just because of the fire in here. If you want to use the fire, you need to use smokeless fuel. You can get these quite nice sort of like firelight logs. And the lights here, that's pretty self-explanatory. You've got 2 lights there, and there's another carbon monoxide setting right up there. Here there's an option to have lights, these lights on and off. There's also a, that's on. It's also possible just to screw this thing in, so it's pointing at the door, which means when this door would open, it would basically, the lights would come on if you wanted that feature. So it would just come on like that. So that's an option. You just need to put a screw in there if you want it. Yeah, I've got the blackout blinds that come down. To operate these blinds, you basically pull it 45 degrees to release the catch, and then they come down. It's not easy to turn the angle of the blades because the rod's broken, but it's basically done by twisting. There's a white plastic thing that you turn to twist them, but you don't necessarily need to because they're more decorative. Every now and then these cords wear through and they snap, and I've got a spare cord in the, I'll show you where it is if you need it. Go through this stuff. So there's a spare cord down here in case it snaps. It's a question of threading through the cord, and then you take the blinds down, and the front of the blind, I'll show you on this one. The front panel comes off the blind, and then you basically get the blind out of the bracket by you kind of like push up, and then there's like a metal hinge at the front. So you open the metal hinge, you pull the blind off, and then you basically pull out these things. They're already there, and then you thread it through. Or you could ask me, and I'd do it. Probably the way it's going to go. Here, the light here works off these remotes, and also and on the back of these, there's basically a dial that basically you choose what circuit you're on and what the number is. So the number corresponds to the button, and on the back of the unit, you can change it to what circuit you're on, whether you're on A, B, C, or D. But bearing in mind they're sort of allocated per room. I think that's pretty much everything. Or just to say that yes, it'd be great if you could mow the lawn every now and then. The lawn mower's under the stairs by the back door. Roland lives on the top flat, and he has a key if it's locked. So that's the extension lead for plugging it up. You just plug this into the kitchen and you throw the extension lead out, and it's an electric mower and you plug it in. If we come here, here's the switch box. So if the lights go out, there's a sort of they're like sort of like very sensitive. The switch would flick off. So the first thing you'd do is you'd flick it back up, and if it kept flicking off, you know, there's some sort of something that needs to be looked at. So that's that. What have we got here? Tools. And there's some garden tools there if you feel like cutting back things. Oops, I'm not doing too well here. Good. I think that covers it.
Great.